My name is Linda Kovalgrad. I enjoy knitting and creating my own sweaters, and I also enjoy writing poetry and riding my own horse. I have been riding horses for a couple of years, and I enjoy my sweaters. I've been doing them for approximately 6 years. My first drafted pattern was about 4 years ago when I tried my own, and it was very interesting at that time. My one daughter had a desire. She wanted a teddy bear, so I drafted it out, and the teddy bear has now been worn by my youngest daughter. I have been enjoying doing this for several years, and it's become a hobby, and I continue to come up with new ideas. And the knitting is just, I like to knit. I knit by hand. I've never used a knitting machine. And these are some of the sweaters I have created for the last 4 to 5 years. This one here is my elephant one, which was inspired by the jumbo in St. Thomas. And this is a bulky knit, which you can wear it in spring or fall. It has the zipper in the front, which is a display. And I just keep coming up with new ideas. I have a new design coming out. This is called my abstract, one of my few abstracts that I have done. And this one here, one similar to this one, won a 3rd prize at the Western Fair in 1989 in London, Ontario. This one here is a lot of girls know we all like unicorns. Now this one here can be applied to a lot of beads and sequins to it, where it's outlined on the mane, to highlight it a bit, and sequins are shown all over. Unfortunately, I don't have one knitted like that. I have this inspiration here from a horse that I had. It was a standard grip, and that is where that idea. This one also is a bulky knit that is with in the thread, and it can also be put on the front of a pullover, as like this here. This is another inspiration I had. It's called my Tree of Life, and this one was inspired by, I don't know, I haven't really sat down to figure that out, but I also had written a poem on it. To me, it's just like, it's just the tree of life, represents you or me or anybody, where we grow and we learn in life. And this one here is because little girls and little boys like the rocking horses, so I've made this into a bulky knit, which is a zipper in the front. The sizes range from 4 to 12 for children, and adults are anywhere from 32 to 48, I can go. This is also done on the front of a pullover. And this is my flower design. This is one I have just enjoyed doing because it's pretty and it's very feminine for a girl. And because of children being into fluorescent colors, this is a fluorescent one where the sleeves are individually done with a different color. And the back is also done. My prices for sweaters are abstract that I felt was pretty and different, again, unique. And I do several colors of different abstracts and different colors and everything. Now my latest one I had done on New Year's Eve was this I Love My Lollipop. And this one here has a little pocket for a sucker. And this one part here in the heart plays music. And these sizes I only knit in size 2 and 4 and 6. 4 and 6. I do not make size 2 because to me that's still a baby age. I am more inclined to do children that are 3, 4 years old and up. And these can be done in different colors also with the basic lollipop thing. That was just done on New Year's Eve of this year. And this one here is just another basic abstract. Again, this one here is a size 4. And I just enjoy doing. The back again is done, and the sleeve I felt was a nice added touch to it. Now each sweater is uniquely done and all individually colored to what I feel is best. I enjoy knitting. I said I have a new thing coming out in the fall. It's going to be called Summer Days. And I'm hoping in the next 2 years I'll have another sort of theme coming out for the winter theme. It takes a lot of time to sit and draft. You basically get graph paper, basic graph paper, and I find a picture I like and I just draw it. I then therefore coordinate it into a basic, for example, the unicorn here, I basically eliminate and add stitches to it or color to it, what I feel is the best. Now the horn can also be done in yellow, which could represent a light, like a glowing light of the horn. But in this case, I thought this one would be a lot more appropriate at this time. I also have been working on other projects that I enjoy doing. At this present time, I'm busy working on a project I've been wanting to do, so finding information out on Western Film series that I'm coming out with called Summer Days. It'll be for individual boys, girls, man, and woman, where it would fit every category. And they too can basically be done in several different colors. Like the majority of these sweaters can be done in different colors, different colors like I explained about the horn, and this too, you can, if you want to do the black, basic black and gray, that can also be done. And a lot of things are just, there's only certain colors for certain sweaters that work. Like, for example, the lollipop thing, they have the variegated, and you can only use certain colors with it because the other colors matching with it, which makes it blending together. And that's just basically it. But most colors and most of the sweaters can be done in different colors. And it's just that it's all trial and error. It's a lot of frustrating work sometimes when you know that you've got to get it through the light. Like, for example, for myself, I personally like when I do a sweater or something like a unicorn or a horse, it's got to be through the light, not have, say, too big of a length and not a long enough something else. I have a lot of ideas I haven't even touched yet in my own designs. For example, I've got carousel, I've got a rearing horse I'd like to do. There's a lot of horse people out there that enjoy and admire horses. And I've got possible hackies for boys. I've got just different ideas for men and women. I'm hoping that someday I can really go to town and enjoy myself, that I can fulfill and read all these sweaters. And the more I have in my mind, I get these patterns out. Like last time I calculated, I have 15 ideas in my head I hadn't even tried yet to graph out or even attempt to do. And that, it can be frustrating because it takes a long, long time. It actually takes, to do a pattern, it takes you longer to draft it out and to count it out and to make sure the stitches will work like within proportion, because if they don't, you end up ripping the sweater back out, which I have found myself several times doing, ripping a sweater just out because it was a stitch was out. I don't believe in having a fault in my sweaters. They've got to be to the best of my ability each one. And I do feel very proud of these, because I have given them every bit hard work. I've no half-past sweater goes out of here. It's in the best condition.